Hey, good morning everybody. So today I am doing the pregnancy update, hospital emergency room visit, but before I get to that, I have some video footage that I found on my phone that I was going to do a vlog with, and there is some without Mason because Mason was running all over it and he didn't want to be filmed. So these are footages that have not been seen. The first part that you see is the kids at the splash pad a couple of months ago, and then you will see all the geese. Hopefully you can see them, but you'll see all the geese that's coming from where we used to live down to the pond. And there was, no kidding, there was probably like 50 or 60 geese. No exaggeration. So the reason why I was going through all my footage was because this phone that I'm vlogging on now kind of took a crap. It was dropped. So I'm going to be updating to a different phone that has like better vlogging footage. Hopefully, when we got the phone, the guy said that it was fine. You know, I just went to AT&T and got it, so it's just a matter of preference. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned because we will get to like all that pregnancy stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Follow on to watch the fun.
They're walking single file. They're such trolls.
They're cute.
Their mom can walk too.
We might be stuck here for a while. I just realized this was a bad idea.
And they're coming to watch.
They are.
Go! Wait for it.
They're not even going to the pond. That's the thing.
They are going to the pond.
No, they're like stopped over here on the sidewalk waiting for all of them to cross.
Yeah, because no gooseling gets left behind.
That is like super cute.
I go pet them.
No, you can't go pet them.
I can't even see them.
Oh,
I will see them. The gooses, Mason.
there's so many of them.
I know. There's probably what, like 30 or 40 of
I
them?
don't think they're ever gonna end.
No, I think that one's the last one.
Them geese, Mason. Them geese.
Yeah, that's the last one, honey.
Goose.
I have never seen that many in my life.
Yeah,
No geese. Goose.
Well,
Did they
wait.
just chase the storms? Is that what's going on?
Mom, they're
Oh.
not geese. They're not goose. Them geese. Mom, they're not geese. Mommy, they're not geese.
They're,
I think some of them might just be in the
No geese.
I don't know.
Geese. Geese.
But I think they're so crazy and nuts at the same time.
Geese. Geese.
Okay, wait.
Geese. 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 Geese.
road.
Geese.
Okay, stop. I'll get your
Yeah,
picture
but
of them.
people behind
There are like so many of them. Alright guys, good morning. It is Wednesday, August 14th. And the kids actually, it was a little bit crazy this morning. Not like super crazy, no whining, no crying, no nothing like that. But I had a rough night, so I wasn't really in the mood to vlog. And I really didn't even have the chance to vlog. And tomorrow we'll vlog Mason's second day of school, you know, getting ready. But today, Mason had his first day of kindergarten today. Hey, baby, put them in here, okay? Aubrey's got the markers and the crowns pulled out, and she's got a construction color paper. But, yeah, Mason got off to school. I'll put all the pictures in the video, and you'll see them. Today, I just... I'm not saying Mason is like a big nuisance. It's not even that. But when you got one child instead of two and one's at school, and you're inside of a camper, it's a little bit easier to clean things up.
Popsicle.
We will get popsicles in just a minute, okay?
When I cut this.
Yeah, after I get done writing my list and when I get some stuff clean, okay? We'll eat popsicles.
I want to get green for me and purple. me and purple for you.
Purple for me and you?
Yeah, because Mason, the boys are gone Paul and gone Mason, the popsicle.
Oh, okay.
Because they're more flat.
Really?
Big flat. Flat. Flat.
You're a trip. I just know he's at school, and Aubrey, like, they feed off of each other's energy, and okay, it was a little bit shaky. I was switching hands. But let me know if it's different for you guys or if you guys can relate. But we have 2 children, 5 and 2, almost 3 and 6. So one is mellower without the other. And when they're together, they're like bouncing off the walls, going crazy and stuff, which is fine. But when you got both of them, that's just like bouncing back and forth and everything. It's kind of hard to get stuff done in like a little camper because, you know, like there's not much room to play. And then like me, I know they're safe out in the yard, but I just like to be out there with them to keep an eye on them because, you know, one is still really little. And the other one, he knows where to go and not go. And he's really good at keeping an eye on his sister, but he's not her parent. And I always tell myself, like, you know, my kids are going to learn how to watch after each other in case of, like, we're out in the store and, you know, one darts off, you know, like they got the extra pair of eyes for me and they can go get her. You know, like when you're in a family, you work as a team pretty much, you know what I mean? But I was like never ever going to put like my little 5-year-old in charge of his 2-year-old sister. What are you doing?
Nothing, I just cut it.
You just cutting?
Don't.
Leave you alone.
Don't let me cut. This is short.
That's short?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's short for you.
Mason did not let me get a picture of him in front of his bus. Like, as soon as the bus came, he got right up on the bus, and he just was ready to go to school. And it's upsetting because, like, my baby's growing up. But I did good. I held back the tears for him, and, you know. So, I'm going to finish writing this list, and I'm going to get stuff ready that goes out in our shed. What'd you say you was upset about?
I wasn't.
You cried.
I wasn't.
But you cried. Why did you cry?
I wasn't. Talk.
Did you cry because brother went to school?
No talk.
She cried. Alright guys, so usually the bus comes here, because it was the same bus I rode. It usually comes here about like 3:20ish, but given the fact that it's the first day of school, it might be later. Brownie, that's your reflection, ding ding. But it might come a little bit later, so I'm walking over now to where he gets picked up at. And I'm just going to wait for him to get off the bus. Hey, I'll see you guys when he gets off. Alright guys, so I am going to finish this video here. This video originally was going to be Mason's first day of school and everything I was doing that day. But, I'm just going to clear something up. This video has now became the first trimester video. Everything I went through. Mason's first day of school and how his first week went. Unexpected emergency room visit. My appointment, you know, like all of it. Because everything has happened this week. And it has kept me from vlogging. It has kept me from doing anything around here. In the camper. I'm getting out of breath. Let me start off with Mason's first week of school. Mason has done excellent in school this year. He has, I mean, granted, he's only been there for 3 days, but the first day of school, he did excellent. He did really well. Second day, he did really good. Third day, just like beyond like really good behavior. The first day of school, I was wanting to get, you know, I was wanting to film of how he, you know, getting on the bus, the morning routine, getting him off the bus, you know, recording how he did, you know, getting all that on camera because it was his first day of kindergarten. And just like any parent who vlogs or not vlogs, you know, they still want to share with everybody how their child's first day of school went. Especially in 2019 and, you know, like before and stuff like that. It's become really popular on social media to share how everything has gone. So he did really well. He's like, he got on the bus fine, he got off the bus fine, done his homework. He knows pretty much all of his word list of his colors, you know, like he'll read them and he'll spell them, so that's really good. Getting out of breath. So there's that. Now I'm gonna go over the first trimester because the reason why I say the first trimester and how it ties in with Mason's school, you'll understand because I'm gonna backtrack to that too. So just kind of stick along. So me and Daniel was trying to have a baby. Okay. My video or my channel is a PG channel. It's family oriented. So if you're young, this is not the channel. So we were trying to have a baby and we started in May. We started like May 28th or something like that. And I kept showing positive for ovulation, and the second, third, and fourth, I did the whole, you know, spotting phase. So I was like, yay, I'm pregnant, you know, like, we're gonna have a baby. And I kept testing positive for ovulation and ovulation strips and all month. And I wasn't thinking because we were so excited to try for a baby and, you know, like, you know, freshly moving into, you know, our place, and school year just ended, and, you know, just a lot going on. You don't think. Well, every day I was testing positive for ovulation. Wasn't thinking. On the 5th, I mean, I was sick right off the bat. Like, even through the whole spotting, like, I was super sick. I was cramping. I was, like, nauseous. It was ridiculous how horrible I felt. Well, on the June 5th, I ended up going to the emergency room because I just felt horrible. I was cramping. I was, you know, I was having like a really bad bowel movement. And if you ever had like a gallbladder attacks and stuff like that, and IBS, because that's what I have. That's the best way I can explain it. That is what my body felt like. Well, I went to the emergency room, and the emergency room said that I had an ulcer in my stomach. But come to find out, I didn't have an ulcer in my stomach. And I later found that out later on. Well, I was craving, at this point, you know, I was watching what I was eating. I was craving sushi, and I was craving Taco Bell. Granted, I didn't actually know if I was pregnant or not because, you know, like, it was still early on to even test and have a positive or a negative, you know, 'cause either way I was going to come back negative. But ovulation strip will always come back positive because it's like, it tests for, I think it's like LH levels and HCG. So, because, like, they're pretty much the same thing. And like I said, I'm not going to go into the full anatomy of all of that. So, but anyways, so I was craving Taco Bell number 2s. It was a extra chunky chicken with extra guacamole burrito and a hard shell taco with the Baja Blast. That's what I was wanting. But I was just like sick, and that was the only thing I could eat. And like, I was so tired, so moody, so irritable, and I was just nauseous. Well, 4 weeks I found out that I was pregnant, like any given one, and because I was like, wait, I've been ovulating this whole entire month and us trying. What? Like, duh, aha moment. So I tested and I came back positive. And I'm telling you, well, you can even ask Daniel. I took a good 15 pregnancy tests because I bought the box of them, like the little strips that they use at the hospital. I bought a big box of them. And I tested on those. I bought to the store and tested some. I went to Dollar Tree and tested on them. All came back positive. And at this time, I had called my OBGYN, and they were like, well, we can't see you until you're 11 weeks. And I was kind of bothered because with Mason, I found out I was pregnant at 3 weeks because I went to an appointment anyways. And then with Aubrey, I found out that I was pregnant with her at 5 weeks, and I saw her the same day because I saw her in emergency room because I thought I had the flu. And with Mason, I found out I was pregnant at 3 weeks, and I found out I was pregnant. I got a first ultrasound at 4 weeks and another one at 5 weeks. So this was like totally new and whatever. And given the fact that I miscarried, I had 2 miscarriages, one before Mason and one right after Aubrey before this baby, I was kind of worried. Well, continued on. Once again, I was only able, like, at this point, between about 5.5, 6 weeks to about 8.5, 9 weeks, I was only able to eat peppermints, lemonade, and Evergreat once in a while, plain chips. I tried eating crackers. I couldn't hold them down. I tried drinking, like, the Roaring Jammers. I couldn't drink those. I couldn't eat or drink anything. And even to this day, my sense of smell is really strong. I can't stand the smell of anything. And I am not a picky person. Like, smells don't bother me. I don't throw up easily. I can handle the nastiest situations. I will eat pretty much anything. I've eaten octopus. I've eaten squid. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not a picky person. The only things I don't like is tuna. That's it. That's the only thing I won't eat. And then except for, like, things that I'm allergic to, like milk and, like, Swiss cheese and, stuff like that. But, anyways, this pregnancy, like, the smell of, like, brushing my teeth has made me throw up while I brush my teeth. Certain pops make me throw up. And right now, I'm 11 weeks. I'll be 12 weeks Tuesday. So, in 2 more days, I will be 12 weeks. But, going back to all this, I had every single sign and symptoms. And it was to the very next level. Because I wasn't eating anything. And because I wasn't eating, it was making me even more sick. So, they had me on Zofran, Diclesius, I can't remember the other ones. But they had me on 4 nausea medicines at one time. 4 of them. And with those 4 nausea medicines, I still was super sick and can't eat, can't smell. I can't stand the smell of spaghetti sauce. I can't open up a refrigerator. Even if there's no smell in the refrigerator, I can't even open it. It makes me sick to my stomach. I start gagging and puking being in the car. Like, no smell, I'll open it and I start gagging and puking. And the only smells that are getting me through is, it's the Hawaiian Mist, Air Febreze. Like, I have to spray that constantly. And then, orange, vanilla, creamsicle candles. That's the only smells that are not making me sick. So, I have to do that. And on Mason's first day of school, I was wanting to vlog, but I woke up, I threw up a little bit of blood the night before Mason's school. I didn't want to get up and go to the emergency hospital or anything like that because it was just a fair little bit. And I just didn't want him to miss his first day of school and get completely, like, lost and out of track. And, as a mom, you put your kids first. But that morning, I got up at, like, 5 o'clock. And remind you, this whole entire pregnancy, I haven't been able to sleep. I haven't been able to lay on my right side, my left side. None of it. Sitting up, I get sick. I constantly throw up. Drinking water makes me throw up. Drinking, just like anything has made me sick to my stomach. Well, I'm sitting there and I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take Mason, to get Mason ready for school. And I'm sick. My stomach's tight. I'm cramping. I'm like utterly, and I was in so much pain. It was like a gallbladder attacking it. It was ridiculous. I was super nauseous. I was throwing up. And I did film, as you see, I filmed some of it. Mason didn't want me filming him getting on the bus. So that's what it was. So I didn't get any of that. Well, Daniel ended up coming home. Me and Aubrey laid in bed, and she played, and I took a nap. I was trying to get rid of the cramps and stuff like that. And Daniel came home, and me and Daniel was going to wait for Mason to get off the bus with Aubrey. But then I was like in so much utter pain. I literally felt like I was going through labor again. Which I know that was like not possible at like 11 weeks except for like a miscarriage. But I felt like I was going through a miscarriage again. And my tightening of my stomach and my cramping and just being super hard happened about 3 to 4 minutes. So we were sitting there waiting for Mason to get off the bus, and he got off the bus. I didn't get to film anything. You know, like I said, he had a really great day at school. He did fine. We did his homework. But we ended up going to the emergency room, and I didn't get any footage of that because my phone was dying. I was at like a 5% at this point on my phone. And so I didn't get any of that. But when I went there, they did a vaginal ultrasound. They did a stomach ultrasound. They did blood work, a urine sample, a pelvic exam. You know, they did all of that. And they couldn't find anything. The baby, I couldn't even see the baby. And I was so aggravated and upset at this point because I'm like, you know, my kids always come first. And given the fact that I've had 2 previous miscarriages, I want to see physically, I want to see my child. I want to see if my baby's okay. And the woman was like, I can't show you anything. I can't tell you anything. I can't let you know anything about anything. And I was like, okay, you know, I understand. And I was upset, and it didn't help. Well, at that time, we didn't get out of the hospital until about 9 o'clock. So we got to the hospital at 4. We got out at 9. Mason had school the next day. We didn't even get to do his homework until he got home, which was like super simple. He just had to get 3 things and like draw a picture of himself and put it in this bag. But they gave me B6. Let me tell you. They gave me... Okay, so this is the B6. I have to take it 1 tablet by mouth 3 times a day as needed for nausea. And then they gave me this Famotine. I have to take it twice a day for 7 days. But then, like, the very next day, I had my ultrasound. Like, they can't figure out anything. So the very next day, I already had my prenatal appointment, which was the 15th. So I went into my prenatal appointment, and I was like, you know, this is my concern. Do we get an ultrasound? Do we get a Doppler effect? Like, I understood because it was orientation that I wasn't going to get all that. And given the fact that I was just at the emergency room that night, I knew I wasn't going to get, you know, all that stuff because it was just done. And they said, you know, we can't do none of that, and we don't really do a heartbeat and, you know, the Doppler until you're about 12 weeks. But with the concerns and everything, they moved my appointment from the 21st of August to the 19th of August, so tomorrow. So I have to go back for that. But they were like, you know, we're just going to get more blood work. We're going to check everything out. And still, even with taking this medicine, I puked this medicine right back up. And I'm on my other medicine. I can't hold down my prenatal vitamins. The only saving grace that I have right now is these cream cheese and chive, and I can't even eat a whole pack of them because I puke them right back up. Granted, they settle on my stomach more than other things, but I puke it right back up. And I've noticed, because I was craving last week, I was craving bacon, sausage, and what was it? Bacon, sausage, and oh goodness, I forget. Pregnancy brain. But I was craving bacon, sausage, and something else that was pork. And given the fact that pork is a big sign for your gallbladder, and without having your gallbladder, it's really hard to digest. And usually I get stuff that's like beef or turkey. Granted, we do eat pork. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna not have beef or not have pork in my house. for my kids and, you know, stuff like, and my boyfriend. I can't want to call him my husband. He's like pretty much my husband. Last week I was craving bacon and sausage and stuff that upsets my stomach, and I was able to hold that down. But then I was to the point that I was super sick, and I wasn't putting two and two together, because when you're pregnant and you're eating something that you're able to eat, you don't think, you know, you're just like, okay, this is making me better, so it has to be something else. Like, I'm finally able to eat. So I stopped eating pork, like bacon and stuff like that. We've gotten turkey bacon, we've gotten like turkey sausages and stuff, you know, just so I can be okay. But tomorrow I go and find out, we do the Doppler, I get to schedule an ultrasound, because I'm going to make it known to him, like, I'm worried. And even though the ultrasound from the emergency room says I'm estimating about 11 weeks, which was given because, or early 11 weeks is what I was told in my prenatal appointment, I know that the baby's fine, but I want to see that the baby's fine, you know what I mean? Because it's just like any parent thing, you know, like if you're at the hospital or you're out and about and people are like, your child's fine, you know, something happened, but your child's fine. You yourself, you want to make sure, because they could just be like, oh, you know, this is fine, that's fine. But in reality, they're just telling you that way, don't panic. So I want to see that my baby is okay. I want to see that just everything's fine. I did not go to church today because I felt like crap. But I needed to end this video or this vlog for you guys, and I am so sorry that you guys did not get to see Mason's first day of school or his first week of school. You guys have not got to see a camper tour. You haven't got to see a food haul. You haven't got to see like the clothes that we got for school. You haven't got to see like the school supplies that we got. Like, I mean, everything has been put on hold because I am just so super sick. So Daniel took the kids with them. I got to take a bath and lay down a little bit. So I'm finishing this vlog, and that was my emergency room visit. Circling back, because like my mind's going squirrel. Circling back to pregnancy, the first 11 weeks. I was going to wait until I was 13 weeks or 14 weeks to do this. So at first I was super sick and nauseous, and that's still going on. It's just progressively gotten worse. And with Aubrey, I was sick, but it wasn't like this. And with Mason, I would just get like sick every once in a while. But like, I don't know, it's like barely sick, a little bit sick, dramatically sick. It's ridiculous. So I have a feeling there's twins. Doctor keeps saying there's only one. Daniel keeps saying there's only one. Everybody's like, you only have one. You only got one. And I'm like, no. Something's going on. I'm freaking out. Like, something. Because it's ridiculous. And Daniel and everybody's even concerned at this point because, you know, my stomach gets to the point that it can't be touched. I cramp. I'm nauseous, like even taking my medicine. Like, they have me on these two and the 4 other nausea medicines that I have to alternate between those with these now. And I'm still not feeling better. I'm still like curled up in bed. I can't do anything. You know, it's ridiculous. So I'm hoping that this next appointment I can figure something out. I'm going to end this video, and I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and give us a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to get some sleep before the kids get back with Daniel. I have about roughly an hour. And I will catch you guys next time. I am so sorry for this video being all over the place. Please forgive me. And I love you guys. Alright, I'll catch you all in another video. Bye.